Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Jujutsu Craft. Last time, we continued to taking a look at the Ten Shadows technique. We managed to summon and test out the Merged Beast Agito, who's pretty cool, and Divine Dog Totality. Both of them are fairly powerful, fairly decent, physical combatant summons. So they're pretty nice, and we used those two help us fight and fail to beat Maharaga. But as you can as you can tell, things are looking a little bit nicer now. Let me just take the wheel away from you. So, yes, all of last time was once again dedicated to trying to defeat this monstrosity that is Maharaga. And oh boy, I got salty last time. So, I probably overfought this opponent. I tested like 8 or 9 different techniques against him, and I ended up fighting him probably a grand total of like 100 times. Hold on, I can check statistics here. Mobs Maharaga. Where liquid metal? What's liquid metal? Okay. Where is Maharaga on this list? It's not Maharaga, that's the thing. It is um somewhere's in this huge list of characters. Why is this not alphabetical? Um Here it is. You have killed 5 and you have died to Maharaga 45 times. That feels inaccurate. Has it only been 45 fights against Maharaga? I checked, I cleared out the death markers before we started, and I had 10 yesterday alone. Across like 7 other techniques, I only died to him 35 times. And we only managed to beat him for... You know what? We beat him once last time, and then I think for... Once with the insta-kill, twice with Maki, once with Ghetto. You know what? That adds up. Cool. So, I guess we only fought him... I guess we've only fought him 50 times? I would have expected it to be more. But anyways, Maharaga... I definitely fought him too many times, and I got kind of sick of fighting him, I guess. So I got super salty, very quickly just started getting a little bit doomer about it. Gave everything that I could with just the basic 10 Shadows techniques, and just couldn't manage it. So, we ate 2 Sakuna fingers, which it does give us access to Dismantle, Cleave, Divine Flame Open, and Malevolent Shrine. But even if I'm even if I'll give in slightly, I'm still a little bit too stubborn. So I decided not to use those techniques. I just used it for the extra 10 hearts, and the cursed energy buff, and some of the other boosts it gives you. Mostly it was just maneuverability. So a little bit stronger. We tried like 4 extra times after eating the Sakuna fingers, I think, before we actually beat him. So yeah, we now have a tamed Maharaga, who I would like to take into a proper fight. Is it time to grab the big bads? I think it might be time to start grabbing big bads, but we're just going to wear the wheel ourselves for a moment. Hmm. Do we want to try fighting Maharaga one extra time, actually using the abilities from Sakuna properly? Maybe. I want to see if I couldn't have made that a little bit easier on myself. After the 10 failed attempts and the 1 win, I did realize that I probably could have won without the Sakuna fingers. It would have just taken an hour extra. You know what? Let's try this. We're just going to summon him one more time, and we're going to only fight him as Sakuna. We only have the basic Sakuna powers right now, but I do want to see it. Dismantle. Get back over to Dismantle. Yeah, we technically have 2 different forms of Dismantle, which I didn't realize last time. We appear to have done 0 damage here. Cleave. Will I be allowed to attack back? Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. You are not... Sakuna with just 2 fingers is not going to win you many fights, is it? Like, yeah. Yeah, no. If I want to properly use the Sakuna powers here, I'm going to need to eat a bunch more. Dismantle. Like, I have managed to do nothing. I was hoping that these attacks would be able to do enough damage to, like, break him down before he could adapt to him, but no. Malevolent Shrine. Divine Flame, open! Even that wasn't enough. Yeah, you're not supposed to do this with only 2 fingers. You're supposed to eat like all 20 fingers and then just insta kill Maharaga that way. Like 2 fingers is not enough. But anyways, we'll probably test that out a little bit more at some point. But for now, how do I want to do this? Do I focus on actually using Maharaga in a true fight, or do I eat more fingers and just get as maxed out as possible as soon as possible? You know what? There's an opponent who is like the perfect opponent for us to try. Is there? I don't know. This is where we ran into like the weird place where I could skip over a bunch of things and jump just straight to the big bads. And you know what? I think it's time for it. Gojo. Or do I want to try beating Kenjaku first? I think 3 strongest mobs are probably Kenjaku is like 3rd place, and then Gojo and Sukuna are in like a league of their own. I think actually properly beating this Suguru Ghetto, quote unquote, is probably a better starting point than just jumping straight to the big bads themselves. So let's head over somewheres. This is as good a place as any. There's still a Maharaga over there. You could just stay over there. Let us summon our friendly neighborhood Maharaga, and let's finally beat Kenjaku, shall we? Do we even really need to get involved? The answer is no. Like, can I do this without even lifting a finger? Yes, I can 100% win this battle without ever lifting a finger. I'll help out just to speed things up, but I do not need to. Like, I have a feeling that Ghetto here could even launch a Maximum Uzumaki if it wanted to, and we'd still be perfectly fine. Ow. Is he dead? What happened? It appears we won. Oh, yeah, we ate Sukuna fingers. We can no longer actually get achievements, that's right. But it did drop death paintings, which means Kenjaku's dead. Okay. So, as expected, we no longer have to fight. Like, Maharaga can just do most of the work. So I guess if we do want a true fight, it's Gojo time. Okay. He won't be automatically hostile, or he's automatically hostile. Why is he automatically hostile? Because of Maharaga? Probably because of Maharaga. Ow, I've been blued. Why are you automatically hostile to me? That's weird. Oh, duh, I can't hit him. Infinity. Domain amplification. Okay, there we go, I landed a hit there. Oh no, actually, I'm Sukuna. That's probably why. Oh, was that 100? Ow. Reverse curse. That's the wrong button. This is not going well. Maharaga's dead. Is adaptation broken? Chimera Shadow Garden. Oh, yeah, brain damage. I can't actually... Yeah. What happened there? Adaptation didn't work. I I was expecting that to go a little bit better. So part of the whole thing is you're supposed to have Maharaga adapt to infinity, and it's supposed to give you a new, very powerful attack. But I don't think Maharaga was adapting at all. Like, he got hit by a blue and it didn't do any adaptation or anything. He was attacking, trying to hit through infinity, and he did like tiny scraps of damage, but it didn't really. That did not feel right. That felt wrong. Let's use the ring. Summon Maharaga. I guess we'll. We're gonna try this again, but. Get him? Okay, Maharaga's trying to hit him. Domain amplification on. We're getting hit by big attacks. Maharaga is just dying. Why did my domain amplification turn off? That's a blue. Are you adapting? Is that what is? Is it because I have domain amplification on? It might be because I have domain amplification on, so This does not feel like it's working. Why does this not feel like it's working? Let's grab out the inverted Spear of Heaven. This one can just break through infinity without domain amplification. This is going to be really sad if this is just broken for some reason. No domain amplification on. Summon Maharaga. Hold on. Switch back over here. Maybe if I have the wheel on. Get regeneration effect and adapt to any null phenomena. Okay, so what if I take on the role of adapting to this instead of letting Maharaga do that? Okay, so I'm... Okay. Okay. Reverse curse. Barrage, breakthrough infinity. Something feels wrong. This doesn't feel like it's working. Game? You okay? Completed the adaptation. Start okay, there we go. Okay, so there's brain damage. Game broke. Yep, there we goes. So the adaptation is no longer existent. But, okay, it's... Apparently, we adapted to something there. Obviously, it wasn't Infinite Void, obviously. Something tells me that was adapting to blue, then. Well, we finally got some confirmation that something happened before brain damage kicked in. Adaptation, completed the adaptation. I'm assuming we lose said adaptation. I'm gonna need to eat, like, all of the Sukuna fingers, aren't I, to even have a shot here. Yeah, that didn't work, obviously. It's cool. I reverse curse. I'm still taking damage here. Hey, go, Maharaga, please. Reverse curse, reverse curse. I caught him in the Chimera Shadow Garden. He's more than likely about to, like... Oh, he won the Domain Clash instantly. He did not care. Hmm. Maharaga doesn't actually feel like it's adapting. Adaptation, it felt like it only worked at all when I wore it, but only worked as I was dying. And Maharaga doesn't feel like he's avoiding any damage. Hmm. Something feels weird here. Hmm. Let's eat the rest of the Sakuna fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sakuna 7, double jump 5, resistance 4, 9, 10. Do we ever get more health? It's Sakuna X. We're building up the Sakuna effect. Oh, okay, cursed energy maximum goes up. I'm assuming we get some extra sort of boost as well. Sadly, the wiki just doesn't say what happens with Jujutsu level Sakuna. Unless maybe it's under specifically the effects page on the wiki. 1 second. Okay, it took way longer and it was way more hidden to actually find something that told me what each one does for some reason. Like, you have to go to the effects page, which tells you that the Sakuna effect is dependent on Sakuna fingers. So you have to go to the Sakuna fingers page, which just tells you, hey, yeah, it's some sort of strength buff. You can use it and Megumi skills, or you can use it and Itadori skills and all that stuff. And like hidden somewhere on that page is like this little graph thing, chart thing, that just has the power and the extra cursed energy. So we have 8,000 max curse energy now and 19 power. I'm assuming that's some sort of power buff or strength buff to something, probably our techniques. It doesn't actually explain that anywhere, but okay. Okay, thanks, Wiki. Thank you so much. So we're at 10 fingers now. Are we going to do any better? I am doubting it right now. I am severely doubting that anything different will happen here. But Gojo, summon him back out. Knockback attack. Ah, okay. Of course, every single mob has like 4 times longer. Start adaptation. Hey, look, adaptation's actually working. You just not... For some reason, it does not work for... It's not working for Maharaga. Okay. I was hoping this would be a whole lot more fun. I was hoping for this to be a whole lot more fun of a fight. Yeah. Cool. Like, the main strength of this, of the whole Maharaga adaptation thing just doesn't feel like it's working right. Hey, look, completed the adaptation after we died? How is adaptation supposed to work? Because it doesn't feel like it is. Eat more fingers. Complete the adaptation. I don't even know. What do you want, game? 15 fingers, max curse energy 13. I need to adapt to infinity somehow without dying when I can't touch him to even try it. This is just not going to work. Is adaptation broken? That's basically what I'm trying to figure out, because it kind of feels like it's broken. Yeah, as expected, that just didn't work. As expected, that just didn't work. Okay, I landed hits there. I did 4 damage. Reverse curse. Oh, that's a red. Oh, start adaptation. Hold on. We got hit by red, which means we're going to start adapting to red. That's how that's supposed to work. I got hit by blue and it didn't immediately start trying to adapt to that. How exactly am I supposed to fight that? Maharaga? Why did Maharaga appear? Simple domains not working. Yeah, obviously brain damage. Oh, what? I'm a little confused about why Maharaga just was summoned there. Cool. We should be adapted to red, but we just still took damage from that. I know he's the strongest, and this might actually legitimately be impossible. Oh! Wow. Wow, that's cool. Cool, now he's just spamming Infinite Void. What am I on? Okay, I am on Malevolent Shrine. You know what? Fine, Gojo. Fine, Gojo. Hold on, I should have brain damage. That means I can't use my domain, right? Wow! Wow! This is supposed to be a really cool fight. But he's just spamming. He's just spamming Infinite Void. It's so cool. I'm literally not allowed to play the game. Like, that is so much fun. Are you actually kidding me? Where's Maharaga? Can I get the wheel back? Is Maharaga immune to Infinite Void at this point? Where is he? Where? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not allowed to play the game. I forgot. I'm not allowed to play the game anymore. Okay, I have the wheel now. Like, I am in charge now. Okay. Dismantle. Okay, no. Still not adapted to infinity. Where are you? Okay, how am I not adapted to infinity? How does adaptation to infinity work? I think this is legitimately broken. Because, like, part of this just isn't working. Malevolent Shrine. Okay, he has a simple domain. I didn't actually realize Gojo... Brain damage? Brain damage. I'm not allowed to use my domain. This legitimately feels like it's not working. Like, part of this legitimately feels broken. Like, it's not working correctly. Okay. So... Cool, I'm just trying to land a hit with anything else. Like, I am... How does one adapt to infinity? You know what? Kill me. This is just literally, it's not working. This is legitimately broken somehow. Part of the whole adaptation thing is you summon Maharaga. Maharaga fights Gojo and adapts to infinity. That's the whole point. That is literally the point of using Maharaga. Why Maharaga was fighting Gojo for several minutes. Maharaga got caught inside of infinity. Oh wait, no, it literally takes 5 minutes for Hold on, I think I'm remembering something. I think I forgot a line. I feel like Maharaga was probably fighting Gojo for 5 minutes, right? I think a line in the wiki says that Maharaga has to fight Gojo for 5 minutes in order to adapt to infinity. I completely forgot about that line until just now when I said he was fighting for several minutes. But I think it was pretty close to 5 minutes, right? Maybe not? Let me double check what the wiki says, and I guess we're just gonna try this again. Maybe I just didn't let Maharaga fight him for long enough. Okay. It's literally 10 minutes. Okay, that must be what I was missing then. Like, I fought Gojo for... I don't even know how long in that last attempt. It was probably pretty close to 5 minutes to Maharaga and Gojo were going at it. I literally need to double the time. I need to stay alive for 10 minutes against this monstrosity. Hold on, can I... how do I want to do this? Okay, 24 minutes and like 30 seconds when the fight started. Reverse curse. I already ate all the fingers I had, right? I'm at 15 out of 20. I can only eat a couple more. Get him! Get him! And Infinite Void to the first. That means no malevolent shrines for me. Got it. Because I think the brain damage legitimately counts for like 10 minutes or something. Like, how are we doing? Maharaga still up and standing? Barrel air. Reverse. Okay, now it's doing the whole spam thing again. Oh, you broke the domain. Okay, Maharaga is now officially... Maharaga has adapted to Infinite Void. Got it. Malevolent, I have brain damage. For 4.5 minutes, it looks like. Maharaga, are you going to heal at some point? You probably should. What even was what was hitting us right there? I'm not entirely sure. Barrage attack. Where is he sitting? Oh, we're doing How are we doing damage to him now? Okay, I'm caught in here. I am not immune to this. That's for sure. Did he knock us out of the void? What just happened there? It's so hard to see anything going on. Is Maharaga dead? Oh, no, Maharaga's still standing. Wow. The domain didn't actually disappear before he launched another one. Like, he's legitimately summoning 2 domains at once now, specifically so I can't escape the domain. Are you... Game. Are you okay? Are you just completely broken at this point? Okay, that's a red. I don't want to be hit by a red. World-cutting slash! Why am I... Sure, Maharaga has adapted to infinity. Why? I don't know, but I'm not gonna knock it. Dragon scales. Repulsion. I need to charge this without getting hit? Dragon... okay, cool. I need to fully charge Dismantle now. Dragon scales. Repulsion. Pair of Meteor. Pair of Meteor. Pair of Meteor. And... it just didn't work. Cool. Cool. World-cutting slash. Maharaga. It's... Dragon scales? Repulsion? Do I need to steal the ring from you? Dismantle? Dragon scales? Repulsion? Pair of Meteor? No, it's legitimately just broken. It's just legitimately broken. Cool. Why am I not... Why? Adaptation's legitimately broken. It has to be legitimately broken. Maharaga adapted to infinity. That's what World Slash means. World Slash means that Maharaga managed to... that achievement means Maharaga adapted to infinity and launched a World Slash. What that means is that as a Sukuna Megami vessel, we get a new ability. And we also ignore infinity. We're adapted to infinity now. That's the whole point of adaptation. That's how adaptation works. Why exactly does it just not work? It just didn't work. Oops, switch back. Summon Maharaga. Maharaga can handle this fight, I guess. I'm so confused. I was so excited. I was so excited for this one. It just didn't work. It's, like, I'm understanding how all that works, right? I'm understanding how all this is supposed to work. Maharaga, you summon it against Gojo, and after 10 minutes of fighting, he adapts to infinity, and he uses a world-cutting slash. That's the achievement we just got. Hold on. I'm literally reading up the wiki here. There are 2 ways to obtain World Slash. World Cutting Slash, and its achievement. Maharaga. You can use Maharaga's Wheel to adapt to infinity. Once you've adapted to infinity for 10 minutes, you will receive a separate move called Slash that Cut the World, which is able to cut through infinity itself. That is if you are playing as Maharaga. If you are a Sukuna Megumi vessel, you can use the Maharaga's Wheel from your vessel in order for Maharaga to adapt to infinity for 10 minutes. Once your Maharaga Shikigami performs the slash that cut the world, you will get the achievement Dismantle Cut the World. In order to use World Slash as Sukuna, you have to fully chant Dismantle. What? Skill advancements. Where is this? Maharaga Wheel. Is there a specific section for Sukuna? It's like Sukuna's curse technique, Dismantle, Cleave, Sorcerer, Semi-Open, Cleave, World Cutting Slash. That's the achievement right there. It just, It just didn't work. It just didn't work. Why are the coolest abilities in the mod just broken? Why do the coolest, strongest abilities in the mod just not work, apparently? Like, switch back to Sukuna here. Dismantle. Dragon Scales. Repulsion. Hair of Meteor. Where's World Cutting Slash? I'm so annoyed. This is stupid. I was so excited, and it just doesn't work. It's just not working. Cool. Dang it. I was so excited to test out the Megami skill. Like the whole Megami Sukuna merged thing, using Maharaga, fighting the big bads. I was so excited for it, and apparently it's just not functioning. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so sad. Maharaga, are you still adapted to infinity? That's not what I meant to do. Get him. No. It does not appear that Maharaga is still adapted to infinity. Okay. Maharaga's going to die soon. What am I on? Cleave. Cleave doesn't bypass infinity. I'm so sad. I'm just so sad. We're just dead here, right? Yeah, we're just dead. What? I doubt this even helps. Let's just eat the rest of the 5 Sukuna fingers. I am... Sukuna 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh. I'm just so defeated about this. Like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Oh. Whatever. The whole Maharaga, the whole Megami technique stuff is apparently just a bust. Even trying to use Sukuna's things here just doesn't work against Gojo. Oops. Huh? Oh yeah, I summoned him without having the wheel, which means it goes through the whole song and dance of doing that. Got it. So if I do that, what if I try to launch Malevolent Shrine before Gojo can do anything about it? Okay, Shrine open. He's fighting it. Where is he? Get him. Oh, my domain 1. Okay. Divine Flame. Open. I am blind. Where's Gojo? He didn't die. I know that much. Like he survived that attack, right? I could have sworn I saw him still alive. Did that work? I could have sworn I saw him with still some health away. I thought he got knocked away, but maybe he did die? That effect did last quite a bit longer than I was expecting, and it was like a full dust I think we got him. That feels so anticlimactic. I really wanted to see the whole a world-cutting slash thing. I don't know. That does not feel like a proper win. Let's. I'm gonna give I'm gonna give this like one more shot. Maharaga adapts to infinity, try to get a world-cutting slash. Right now, it's just feeling it's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna give it one more shot at least. So Maharaga, you're just gonna fight. Eventually, Maharaga should do a world-cutting slash. And I'm just going to try and stay alive until then. Not that Gojo's gonna make that very easy. Ow. Cars. Gojo's over here. I need to try and keep some distance to avoid getting caught in Infinite Void, which is, again, a lot easier said than done, especially when he uses that attack, where he can literally just drag you in from anywheres. Okay. He's also reverse cursing. I saw that coming and I just ran right at him. Maharaga's in here with me, right? Which means that... nope, Jed here. You get caught, you die. I'm not entirely sure how I managed to survive inside the Infinite Void a couple of times. That was completely just a fluke. I don't know. I'm so sad. I'm just so sad that this just didn't work. There's so many extra cool things about this technique, and all of them just feel like they're just not working as intended. I don't know. Summon him again. Get him. Hit him a couple of times, not that it really helps. I'm just gonna be here. It's not even like I can properly just like cut this away without trying, without showing it, because eventually it might just work, and I have no way of telling until it does. Yeah, like, also the fact that all of the mobs are always just so much faster than you. Like, you are always going to be out-mobilitied. Like, always you will never out-move the opponents. Like, that just feels kind of... I don't know. I think there are some pretty glaring... in my opinion, there are some things about, like, the high-end power system of this mod that kind of don't work in a gameplay setting. Maharaga got into the Unlimited Void. Does that count? No. I think I got some perfect guards in there somehow. Is the Invoid... Nope. I'm trying to think about anything. I'm trying to see any other solution to this than just like opening our domain, Malevolent Shrine, having Maharaga beat him up a little bit, and then a full-blown Divine Flame open. If there's one solution to a fight, I don't think I'm not a big fan of the fight. I'm just never going to be a fan of a fight where you beat it exactly one way or you don't beat it at all. Last time we tried adapting, and then the best attempt had Maharaga come out when we got trapped in Infinite Void. Um, so we're gonna start adapting to blue, because it feels like Maharaga's whole thing isn't really working properly. So we've adapted to blue. That was still, but it's like blue repulsion, blue attraction, I think, or something like that. So we're starting up our blue adaptation now, right? Completed the adaptation. Okay, so blue should no longer do damage to us, except it just did. Maharaga is not going to get released and not going to come save us right this time. Why did that work once? I don't know. This just feels entirely broken. Also, we're just dying to blue. We're completely too adapted to blue, but we're still dying to blue. I'm just about ready to say that adaptation is not working properly, because like that feels pretty rotten. Like that feels pretty rough. Like the whole apparently he was adapted to infinity because we got world cutting slash, but also we can't use world cutting slash, and we're not immune and we're not breaking through infinity, even though apparently we have the ring and we're completely adapted to it. I don't know. This feels broken. This feels like it's not working as intended. Whatever. That's so sad. Like, I don't think I'm missing anything. I literally read the wiki page verbatim on how some of this worked, and it just doesn't work in game. What? I don't know. I'm so sad. Anyways, we'll have to try newer techniques, and hopefully something can actually beat Sukuna Gojo. That's not just that. I don't know. I'm just so defeated. Like, this is such a good mod, but I think there are some pretty major problems with some of the systems. Like, I don't know. There's too many opponents where it feels like there's one correct solution. Although I guess that's kind of just Jujutsu Kaisen, like the series as well. So I don't know if I can fully blame the mod maker for that one. I don't know. It's this my sails are just empty of wind at this point. Oh well, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato, Tanagura, and Goddess of the Starfilled Void. Thank you both so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.